crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, BixWeirRoadRuler.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of tea. We're starting the smoothie week. Very exciting. Yeah, the cleanse is going well. The reboot. Go to raw21reboot.com if you want to join. 21 days, get yourself in much better health, mentally, physically, you name it. This is my lovely wife Amy's invention as a gift to humanity. She refuses to charge for it. I'm trying to teach her to be a capitalist. She refuses. It's okay. Raw 21 reboot. And those of you who are on it already, I'm sure you feel great after 1 week. Smoothie week starts now. I tend to lean towards the fruity side of the smoothies. Amy's like, oh, you need more vegetables in your smoothies. So anyway, it's going great. I hope everybody's having fun doing it. A lot of people doing it this time. It's great. I do want to point out I have posted 2 Jenny Moonstone readings from the end of last week. I posted them over the weekend. One is Where We Stand in the Battle, the Silver Battle, and the Future of Theta. Amazing readings, amazing information from Jenny. And then we had some fun, and you guys are going to love this one. It's called The Puppet, the Tasker, the Gray One, and the Facilitator. I basically printed out 4 pictures of people dealing in the topics I deal in. Silver manipulation, or the Road to Ruta stuff, or Theta stuff, or crypto stuff. So I did Jeffrey Christian, obviously the puppet. Stephen DeVoe, who was the inventor of the Road to Ruta, and the computer programmer who ran the programs out of the Fed Boston for over a decade. Really interesting reading on that. And Jenny didn't know names or didn't know any of these people or what they did, and she just nailed every one of them, in my opinion. Mitch Liu, who's the CEO of Theta. All you Theta fans, you're going to go, holy shit. And then Reggie Middleton. I mean, she just nailed Reggie as well. It is just, I mean, yeah, you guys got to check this out. That's on the private road, the Jenny Moonstone readings. And of course, there's about 24 now, interviews with Jenny, the Theta Plan, all that stuff. All right, here's what I want to talk about. The criminals rigging the silver market. They are obviously in force. I said they can click a mouse and put silver at $0 or $1 million with the click of a mouse. A lot of people are now finally understanding that the rig is not just kind of. It is every day in every trade. It is not allowed to move. It has never been allowed to move. I try to tell this to people, even like my gold and silver bugs. They're like, yeah, but you can't fight the trend. Bullshit. They created the trend. They created the ups and downs, the bear market, the bull market. They create it with a click of a mouse. JP Morgan created the bear market from 2011 to last year in silver and gold with mouse clicks. I said it at the time. I've been screaming it, and a lot of the long-time really good gold and silver analysts are like, no, Bix, you don't understand. You can only rig the market so much. You could just have so much rigging. You can't rig the trend. And if it's a bull market, yeah, there'll be little fluctuations, but you can't mess. Bullshit. 100% control, 100% of the time since the invention of the computers that rigged the market by Alan Greenspan in the 1960s and 70s. That's what Root A is. Computer programming term. The Road to Ruta. Come on, people. 100% controlled. Now, how do we get out of it? We get out of it by exposing them. And there's so much exposure going on, and millions of people are starting to listen. Ted Butler, the man, the myth, the legend, who proves market manipulation with the CFTC's own data, put out a call for all silver investors. I would say all crypto investors. Anybody who likes the Road to Ruta, who likes anything I do, copy and paste this letter and send it to the CFTC and send it to all your elected officials. Ted laid it out very cleanly, very clearly, exactly what to do, what the crime is, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Where is it here? This isn't the letter. I'll link the letter below on the bottom. I put it out for everybody. It's the time to I think it's time to act letter. Oh, here it is. Read it in full. I was on the wrong page. It's called Time to Act, and he writes a letter to the CFTC. This is what you need to copy and paste to them and add whatever you want. What I did is I wrote 3 or 4 paragraphs of my experience over the last 20 years of battling these criminals, and then I added Ted's Butler to the bottom of that. But it's really good letter, and all the emails are down at the bottom. If you want things to change, you have to change them. That's a little... I've been listening to Penny Kelly too much. It's up to us. You need to change them. So you need to get off your booty. Go to silverseek.com. I'm going to link this article below in the description. Go to Silverseek, copy and paste this article, and send it to the CFTC board. And the current people, their emails are right there. It is so important. And Ted lays it out. He lays it out exactly how they rigged the silver market, why it's rigged. 4 people are doing it now. We know Goldman is one of them. HSBC is another. Probably Citibank. JP Morgan got out of they got out of the short position. They didn't get out of rigging. They are just orchestrating rigging because the DOJ said, you can't rig. Okay, we'll just sit here and be the largest silver player in the world, be the most fined silver player in the world, literally admitting to rigging the silver market. But the CFTC allows them to be the largest trader, allows them to hold more than half of all inventories, allows them to hold over 1 billion ounces of physical silver when the Hunt brothers, they only had maybe 100 to 120 million ounces. And they busted the Hunt brothers, but JP Morgan's allowed to go free, the largest criminal bank in the United States, in the world. They paid $45 billion in fines over the last 25 years for crimes that they committed, but nobody goes to jail. It's an expense for them. It's in the expense column when they do the deal. Before they do the deal, they'll add in a certain amount of money to pay for lawyer fees at the end of the deal, because if they just happen to get busted because it's completely illegal, it's already paid for. It's already baked into the deal. It's a cost of doing business for them. So the CFTC is embarrassing the whole world. Get off your ass and stop this. Take them out of the market. There's no reason a bank who has a banking license, the license to print money out of thin air, there's no reason any banks should be in any of the commodity markets, ever, period. No reason. Think about that. You're a bank. You have a special license to print money for the good of humanity, and you use it to gamble in the commodity markets. Not only that, you use it to steal and rob and commit crimes that you pay a fine for. This is wrong. Why don't? Because the government's in on it. You want to know why they don't do anything? Because they're in on it. And it's sick. There's my little silver rant. So yes, silver's still hovering at $25. When will it move, Bix? When JP Morgan, HSBC, Goldman, and all the banks who have banking licenses are picked up and forcibly removed from those markets. All right. And that's coming. Let's talk about Theta. Theta's on a roll. Absolutely a roll. Will there be volatility? Oh my God. The higher, I hate it when Theta moves up too high. Anything. I hate it when silver went from 25 to 50 in a matter of a month. I hated it. Why? Because I know these evil people behind can click a mouse and drive the price down or up or sideways. Insane amounts. We do not have freely traded markets. Remember that. We do not have freely traded markets. And they can invent a story. And bad things can happen too. So I hate it when it moves really fast. I know a lot of people love it. I don't. Slow and steady wins the race for me. But yeah, Theta ran to 475. I had announced that KuCoin had added Theta. They actually added it weeks before, and sometime in February. But they shut down all deposits and, well, let me just read it. Theta Network. This is KuCoin. Deposit and withdrawal services temporarily closed. You know why? Because people were pulling their Theta out of it and they didn't have the Theta. It's just like all of these exchanges. They don't have the coins, but it's the only place to get it. That's the problem. Do not store your coins in any third party. I don't care who they are. No third party should own any of your coins, control any of your coins. No exchanges, no brokerages. Nobody should own your coins. Nobody should own your silver. Nobody should control your assets. Nobody. Okay, enough on that. But yeah, why did Theta Network deposit withdrawal temporarily closed due to Theta Network node maintenance? Bullshit. That's what I have to say. Bullshit. And oh, by the way, on KuCoin, Theta was trading 10% higher than all the other exchanges. So it wasn't that they were trying to dissuade people from buying Theta because they didn't have it. Now they got to go buy it, so that's why you see the jump in price most likely. I don't know when they're going to reopen it. I'm not a fan of KuCoin. I'm not a fan of any of the exchanges. I'm only a fan of holding your assets in your own possession because I know what's coming. It's a banking collapse. Nobody will survive a banking collapse, so you got to have your assets in your own possession. Did I say that enough? In your own possession only. All right, interesting things going on. I told you guys there was a bunch of people unstaking. Probably on Snippy's advice. Not a good idea in my opinion, but hey, everybody's got their own opinion. So a lot of people unstaking, and everybody was like, oh my God, look at all the unstakes. Well, that unstaking withdrawals right here has dropped from 16 million to 5 million. So the unstaking has happened, but look at this. If you go back up, hold on here. Let's do it a little faster. You go back up, the amount staked right here actually went up. So you know what I think is happening? People freaked out briefly, pulled their stake. It takes 55 hours. Sanity came over them, obviously because the price went up. And now they're trying to get their stake back in because they're missing out on earning T-Fuel. So I expect this to continue to rise. We're almost at 60%. It'll go to 90% and 100%. I don't know if there's going to be any monster crash in cryptos or in Theta specifically. I mean, Theta, from what I can tell, we're looking at a monster boom. As a matter of fact, our friends over at Crypto Viewing, by the way, if you own Theta, you should definitely belong to Crypto Viewing Patreon channel. Crypto Viewing Patreon channel. Dick Allgaier and friends over there do amazing work. But they did a couple sessions on Theta that would blow your mind. The beautiful and wonderful Hitomi's session I refer to all the time. You want to know what's going to go on in the future of Theta? Go watch Hitomi talk about Theta. I mean, she even named it Theta. And from a number. And she just had amazing work. But even Dick had amazing work. Look at the chart he drew. This is a chart, Theta. This was his big thing. It's like outside force hits this and it becomes explosive. This could be a chart. Look at that. Bang, something happens to Theta and it just explodes higher. Something happens. Could it be Coinbase? Maybe. I don't know. But Dick's viewing showed clearly something made Theta just explode higher. Look at that picture. So join Crypto Viewing Patreon channel. They're great guys. They do great work. Guys and gals. Go check it out. All right, back to the Guardian Monitor. What else? A lot of people talking about all the nodes that are offline. Now, my take, you got, when they changed to 1,000 tokens to run a Guardian node, a lot of people got on that and said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run my own Guardian node on their own computer. And then they just forget about it. And then an upgrade happens for their computer automatically at night. And then they're offline and they don't even know it. So there's going to be a lot more nodes going offline because people don't maintain their nodes. You've got to maintain your node. I always suggest, hey, use Gpool, gpool.io, and just use their Guardian node holder summary. And you don't have to worry about it. And they monitor it daily and have sites all around the world. So that's my take. And yeah, it could be something else. I don't know. But that's my take. Validator nodes are still at 14. There's some big names coming. There's big everything coming for Theta. There's no reason to be watching for a crash in Theta so you can buy back more, in my opinion. And clearly Snippy's been wrong so far. I mean, look at the price of Theta. I mean, he was saying sell at like $3.90 or something. So, whatever. I think everybody who unstaked because of the Snippy advice is now restaking. So we might see a jump in the stake over 60, which would be cool. And of course, they'd have to buy back the Theta, so they're gonna. This might be what we're seeing. The bump in Theta might be the Snippy folks buying back in. I don't know. Theta Fuel also huge run. Bravo, Theta Fuel 16 cents. It hit 16.44. Theta hit 4.87. But this is a long-term game. I mean, if you're looking for day-to-day action, go ahead, have some fun. If you're looking for generational wealth to be built, get yourself some Theta, get a Theta node up and running, and then close your eyes and wait a couple years. And then you're retired. This is not investment advice. Okay, that's where we are. Again, crypto viewing. Look at that chart from Dick. Something's going to happen to Theta. Now, Cliff's data was very non-specific about what was going to happen to Theta. Could be bad, could be good. But apparently it's something coming. If it's a slam down in this and then an explosion higher because everybody's getting back in, I don't know. And I'm not going to play that game at all. I'm a hodler. Hold on for dear life. And dear life, to me, it's harder to hold on when it goes up real high, real fast. I don't know why that is. I've just been in this game so long. I've seen so many manipulations happen. But Theta's been on a roll. There's no doubt. I mean, look at the price of Theta in the last year. This is going to shock most people because it doesn't happen all of a sudden. But, okay, let's see. 1 year chart. Look at that chart. I mean, that's shocking. From 5 cents to almost $5. Shocking. I love it. Why? Because it's undervalued. It's still an undervalued asset. Everybody needs Theta. Everybody will be running an edge node, whether they know it or not, on their smart TV, on their smart refrigerator, on their smart washing machine. We need to expand broadband. The only way to do it is either spend trillions and trillions, get the government coordinated to spend trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, or have a software solution where everybody shares their broadband. Voila, Theta, there you go. There you got it. Yes, I am also working on a Theta song. It's called Theta Girl. Go, Theta, go, Theta, go, Theta, go. Oh my God. It's kind of like a rockabilly type of boogie woogie. Boogie woogie. And it's hysterical. It's a fun one. So when we go out on tour this summer, we are going out on tour this summer. As soon as I get my RV, Amy and I are hitting the road. My RV's been delayed, but they say it's coming. It's coming. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Again, buy your silver. Please, please, please send this to the CFTC. Do it for me, even if you're not a silver investor. If you're a Theta crypto investor, help us silver bugs out, because you know all the silver investors, when they get rich on silver, they're going to be running to buy Theta. They've been waiting for the breakout, the end of manipulation for silver. As soon as that happens, they're going to sell their silver and run to buy Theta, so there's more fuel for Theta. So if you own Theta, send this letter to the CFTC. Again, I am going to link the link below, so they just copy and paste the letter, send it to the CFTC, send it to your representatives in Congress, send it to your lovely president, whoever it is. Nobody knows who it is, but send it to them. Promise me. If you do anything for me, all you Theta people who got rich off Theta because they heard me talk about it, if you want to do me a favor, please copy and paste this and send it to the emails that provided at the bottom of Ted's article. All right? All right, and right below this video, it's called Time to Act. Right below this video, I will have, it's at silverseek.com. I will have the link. Thank you for your activism. This is Big Square, roadtoroad.com. I'll talk to you guys later.